Hey y'all, so I wanted to show y'all my food before I got started because this is gonna be more vlog style than anything. I was watching Tay and Lou, a very popular mukbang couple. I actually met them at YouTube Black and they were so freaking sweet. I love them. Great vibes, real good energy. But yeah, I was watching their one of their videos was recommended yesterday. Oh y'all, I'm so freaking short. And it was like eating 12 lobster tails. Y'all, I'm so tired. Where's my phone? Where is my phone? I think the title of the video was eat 12 lobster tails with the sauce dripping down your face, or trying to eat 12 lobster tails, can't wipe face. I think something like that, but you can't wipe your face. I was like, oh my gosh, I want to try it. I went to the store this morning, went to Publix. Follow me on Insta, you would have seen it. As soon as I got in there and I saw these freaking crab legs, I'm like, I gotta get the crab legs. So I got 2 pounds of crab legs and like 5 lobster tails. And did y'all see any lobster tails? No. But anyways, let me go ahead and pray. And I'm gonna go ahead and get right into this. So needless to say, I just opted out of oh my gosh, y'all. Now last time this sauce is good. Well, yeah, I just opted out. I'll probably try it next week. Y'all, don't you hate? No, you're not gonna play with me, crabs. Y'all, this meat is so good. There we go. But we're not gonna play. Y'all probably like, girl, weren't you just eating seafood early this week? I was. But like I said, I was trying to do like a content video for y'all. I thought, oh, this would be perfect. But unexpectedly, I don't know if it's gonna be a part of that vlog or y'all gonna see that vlog footage tomorrow. And I probably will talk a lot, and then I can just use this as content. But I'm on my vlog camera, and I preferably like to do content videos on my more professional camera and do the whole setup and whatnot. But I guess y'all gotta get what y'all gotta get, because oh yeah, like I was saying, unexpectedly I had to go pick up some inventory. I told you guys me and Jeremy had started a new business, and we had got a shipment today, and they had called me. Yeah, was it not Amazon? The shipment was from Amazon. Well, it was Amazon who called me. I guess they got their own delivery truck. But anyways, I should know that because I'm always ordering from them. But yeah, they called me and they were having some issues. So I had to leave, get Jori, and go handle it. And it just took my, it just messed up my schedule. By the time I got back, the girls were waking up from their nap. And then ever since they learned how to say mommy, it's the cutest thing ever. But y'all, I'm like, y'all moms out there, y'all know, because you can't wait to hear your child say their first words. I remember when I said, I can't wait for the girls to crawl. I can't wait to see them crawl. I can't wait to see them walk. I can't wait to see blah, 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 blah. And people was like, yes, you can. Yes, you can. And then they learn how to walk, crawl, and get into everything. And now they picking up step stools, getting into the fridge. Like, just doing, oh, thank you, a good one. Just doing everything, y'all. But I love my girls. I love you so much, but you already knew that. Y'all, as soon as I'm done with this, I already took my shower, which typically if I eat seafood, I like to take my shower afterwards, but that's how tired I am. I had to take my shower first because I have been on, I told y'all in the last vlog that I do prefer to be busy because I just like being busy. I like having things to do, especially like when I'm going through things, like with all the drama that happened. And you know, I told you I had lost so much weight, and I was like, Keesha, you gotta bounce back. It's time to get yourself back together. You've been down bad long enough. And one thing for me that helps, and y'all can try it out, is stay busy. Like when you sit around the house, like being an entrepreneur is a blessing and a curse. Because I ain't gonna lie, I told y'all this before, but when I used to have my jobs, my 9-to-5 jobs, my last 9-to-5, well, y'all know I nanny, but before nannying was Oakley, and then before that was Victoria's Secret. And y'all, when I was going through issues in my life, I showed up to work with my issues. I did not know how to turn it off because I'm like, I'm only getting paid $7.50. This ain't enough money for me to snap out of my problems or whatever. Don't try that at home, y'all. Don't come to your job crying. But I did do that. And I always had good managers, and because I was a great employee, but that was one of the main reasons why I knew, like, I can't do this for the rest of my life. Because if I'm going through stuff, I don't need nobody to tell me, like, for 8 hours I gotta come clock in, be happy, and cater to everybody else, and I'm going through my own issues. And I didn't want to do that. And then of course I wanted to be a millionaire. And then I don't like being told what to do. That's the biggest thing. I'm like, I don't like being told what to do at all. I like having freedom to be able to move how I see fit, and just being an entrepreneur was just, you know, the best thing for me. But anyway, so now that I am an entrepreneur, the reason why it can be a curse is because, I don't know, this lemonade is so good. But the reason why it's a curse is because when you're an entrepreneur, you aren't being told what to do. You are the boss. And me, I'm gonna lay and deal with and process my emotions by kind of sort of staying low key, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to go out, I don't want to be bothered with nobody, just kind of want to be to myself. Before I had the girls, smoke around, pay my assistant to do all my work. You know, I'm really good at, well, when I first started YouTube, I was very transparent with things I went through. And I told you guys, y'all saw all of that in the beginning. But I learned real quick that some people don't allow you to evolve. And some people want you to kind of stay stagnant where you are. Not everybody who's watching my downfall wanted to see me stay there, but I want to say there was a lot of negativity, and there's a lot of ignorance when it comes to mental health, especially in the Black community. Because when you talk about like counseling, when you talk about like talking to someone, communicating your problems with other people, especially outside of your home, it's kind of like you're always told, you ain't gonna tell nobody your business. Or, you know, especially if you're dealing with stuff that happened with your family, you're not gonna go out there and go be telling our family our business. When I was younger, when I first started going through my problems, my family didn't say that like verbatim, but for the most part they did. They were kind of like, what? And you know, we lived in an apartment, or we lived in a townhome, not an apartment. Growing up, I never lived in an apartment, but because my dad's house was a townhome. And then when they got a divorce, my mom moved into a townhome in the same neighborhood. Oh, my mom. But anyways, my parents were like if we be expressing our issues, they're like, keep it down. You know these walls thin. You don't want the neighbor to hear our business. Which I understood that, but like that's why I said they didn't never say it like verbatim. But even when, you know, it was recommended for me to like talk to a counselor when I was dealing with, y'all know everything I had talked about in my documentary. If you watch my documentary, you know exactly what I'm talking about. To like get counseled through that as a child, my parents were like, I don't know about this. Like, it was very hard for them to understand, which made me not really want to open up in counseling, because I felt like, oh, the counselor gonna go back and tell my parents how I feel, and then they're gonna be mad, blah blah blah. Like, I just was thinking a lot of stuff. So I just want to say now, if y'all need somebody to talk to, even some of my closest friends, I'm not gonna name no names, but even to today, when they go through stuff, what's the first thing I recommend? I'm like, you gotta go talk to someone, because sometimes you just want to feel like you're not being judged. I know I do. Having this career and this platform that I have, I'm always judged. I'm always ridiculed. Somebody always got to tell me about my stuff. They know me better than I know me. So when I'm dealing with things, I like to kind of sort of vent to people who don't have no strings attached to me. And, you know, I can just say how I feel. And it's really, really healthy, you guys. But like I said, I know sometimes in the black community, even sometimes when I tell some of my friends before about counseling, I got this egg here, y'all. They be like, my such and such not gonna go for that, or like they'll say somebody around them isn't gonna want to see that. I'm like, you gotta live for you. Because if you stress yourself out where you in the hospital somewhere, you in the doctor's office, that's you gonna have to deal with the consequences of not healing with your trauma. And that's the problem with a lot of these grown adults now who have so much negativity. I've never seen, like, it's getting worse. It's getting worse and worse. The more and more I climb in my career of being a YouTuber, I see just how bad it is. It is really bad, y'all. And just the thing that, like, even this pandemic alone, I was in the grocery store, like I said, getting my stuff this morning, and this guy just turned over. You know, we real friendly in the South, y'all. I'm getting my chicken, and he just turned over and just started talking to me. But I'm real nice, so I'm talking back to him. He's the older guy, and he just started telling me a situation that happened when he was in his car, and was like saying how a woman had like just snapped at him. He was pulling to the spot, and she just was going crazy. And he was like, what was wrong with her? This pandemic must be, you know, loosening some people's screws. And, you know, he was just telling me all about that. And, you know, I'm just talking back like, really? Woo, what? Agreeing or whatever. And, you know, as you age, you start getting more and more bitter. Oh, sorry, y'all. Well, what I'm telling y'all sorry for. Let me take that back. I look bald head with my I feel like the couch is washing me out. Whatever. Y'all know I'm cute. But I want to take that back. I don't want to say as you age you get bitter. Some people do. Even me get it. I'll be joking around, but even I'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be 30 in a few years. I'm gonna be old. Like, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. Like, that's normal. That's very normal. There's some people who embrace aging. There's some people who really embrace it. And then some people who look at it as a curse. And they take it out on the world. Especially women. Because we go through, like, our hormones. Woo. They've been feeling this ever since we got our cycles. So don't get too busy where you like burn yourself out and you try to ignore the problems. Like if you could try to go to counseling, if you can't afford counseling, because I have had people reach out and say they couldn't afford it, and you can do an app, BetterHelp, and or find an app for you. You could talk to someone. When I first did counseling at Spelman, I remember, so I was like, okay, I need to go talk to a counselor again. And I reached out and found a lady. When I got there, she had told me what prices was, and I had to be honest with her. I was like, I can't afford that. And I was like, well, sorry. Well, I guess I can't help myself. But crazy part is she was a Spelman alum. But you know, we always got each other's backs. So sisterhood. There we go. But she did me for free for a period of time. And then I'll never forget, I was talking about YouTube, and like, I'm making all this money doing YouTube. I was telling her, like, I wrote about this in a book, that when I started elevating and getting like more money, the person who I was in a relationship with, you know, we were used to being here with one another. And then when you see, sometimes when you see your significant other, or even one of your friends start growing and you still here, it becomes like jealousy, or you just feel like you should be there too and you haven't gotten there yet, one, or this just their path, this is their time to shine, and they weren't supportive. But anyways, I was venting about it, like, I'm making X amount of dollars now on YouTube, I got this, I got that. I got an email respectfully that night. Hello, Keesha. Such a pleasure talking to you. A part of our conversation, you mentioned, you know, you just got this car, you got this, you got that. I was like, oh no, my big mouth. I was so mad. I wasn't really mad, but y'all, I was like, if I could do this for free, why not? But yes, I started paying after that. And ever since then, I ain't never qualified for nothing free again. And that's a blessing, because I don't want to have to depend on no handouts. But still, y'all, every once in a while, I would love it. But like, even with this stimulus freaking check, because if you make over a certain amount of money, you don't qualify. So guess who don't qualify? Very, very unfortunate. But y'all, it's like every other crab leg, I'm going through it. Every other one. I'm not here embarrassing myself. Y'all probably thinking, maybe I should have left them in another, because I put them in the oven this time. Most times I'll steam them. I'm over here twisting the leg and everything. This is ridiculous. Don't y'all hate when this happens? It makes you not even want to enjoy your crab leg. But I was about to say, what do y'all want to talk about? The first thing that came to my mind was the girls. Well, no, y'all don't want to hear me talk about the girls so much. I'll show y'all. I know some people have commented, I was like, oh my gosh, this is seeming like this is the girls channel. They're my life. Like, it's hard to vlog my life without incorporating them. It's very hard. They're my whole entire life. So there's gonna be very seldom, unless I'm out doing something or on a trip or something, like my whole, like, I really want it to be a mom. I love being a mom. But I'm gonna start scheduling out, because like I said, we started these businesses, and I actually had a goal to launch, because all these breaks that I took at the beginning of the year, all these months that I took off working, all this time, not even just with YouTube, but all my businesses. I told y'all, I have other stuff behind the scenes, don't really speak on everything I got going on in my life. But even with got linens, like I still do orders, but most of the orders are just repeat customers. Y'all don't see me doing as heavy photo shoots, but obviously we had the pandemic, but I done did several photo shoots during the pandemic. So needless to say, I really like kind of put a pause on everything because I had to prioritize my health, my mental health, and you know, deal with all the safety stuff, all this legal stuff. Y'all, legal stuff is like so tiring. It goes on forever, but I know in the end it's gonna pay off. It's definitely gonna pay off. But that's what I was like. Now I'm like in grind mode. I'm like, I have so many things to accomplish, and I can't be letting nobody knock me off my hustle. But one thing about your girl, I know how to hustle. I'm gonna brush my teeth and sleep like a baby. God, this is so good. I won't say it's so good, but at least the meat, when I do get to it, is fresh. I love when I have the fresh meat, and my sauce that I made is really good. But these little wiggly legs, I know y'all probably hear that noise machine. Jori in there knocked out with her cute self. I think the only person that's not asleep, but I just went and checked on them again right before the video. Journey was up. But usually when I put them to bed, I'll let them, like, I'll turn on their Netflix show, because you know within a certain amount of time Netflix will ask like, are you still watching? And but I don't know if it's just me, but I really believe that on the kids station it asks it even sooner, because I promise you, y'all, I'll be watching, I'm like, dang, it's already asking like it'll be like 2 episodes. But Coco Melon, for some reason, it does not ask that for a very long, like I have not even had to come back on there and put the show back on, and they've been supposed to be asleep 2 hours ago. And Journey, she's very quiet when she be watching her show, but I went back there. No, I heard doo doo doo, you know, baby shark doo doo doo. I heard that, and I'm like, I knew it was Journey, and I went back there and she was going doo doo. It was so cute. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna let her. But as soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna go in there. If it still ain't off, which I still hear a little bit of it, I'm gonna turn that show off. But she kind of slept in like for her nap, so it's probably, you know. I haven't been watching nothing, y'all. I haven't been watching no YouTube. Well, my Judge Method, I still been watching that. Other than that, I haven't really been watching anything. I've been so busy with like trying to finalize one of my businesses. Y'all hear about that this week, and then the other 2 we had started. Like, it's just been like, it moved so fast, because like I said, once I say I'm gonna do something, and I was thinking of doing a webinar, because I know some people are still booking my marketing classes, and the feedback I'm getting, you guys, is real. People are loving it, and they're saying like their businesses are exactly where they wanted it to be after my marketing classes. So I was thinking of trying to get a webinar together. Y'all, I'm so sleepy. I know I told y'all before that I can literally fall asleep within 2 seconds, and I feel like I'm about to fall asleep. I'm so tired. So I cooked a big breakfast. Not even just I cooked a big breakfast, because sometimes I do cook big breakfasts, but I had to leave and go to the store this morning, and I pretty much went full grocery shopping, as much stuff as I got, because I can never just stick to my list ever. And I hate Instacart, because they always get me the brand that I don't want, even though on my list it says this particular brand, and then it says not available. And I'm like, every time I go to Publix, it's available. Or you ask one of the sales associates and they'll find it for you. But That's why I'm like, okay, let me not use them. But so y'all gotta probably put me back in the loop. Oh yeah, except for that Derrick Jackson stuff. Whew, they've been popping up everywhere. That crazy scandal. I just pray for the wife. I don't really got too much 2 cents, but I do pray for that wife. Cause I know how it feels to publicly. Now I ain't watching none of her stuff, cause y'all know how some people be invested. See, there's certain people on social media. There's levels to it. There's some people who like to get their occasional tea every now and again, talk about it for a little bit with their friends, and then they on to the rest of their life. There's some people who like to keep up with every breaking aspect of the story, but not in a bad way. They're not really commenting on it negatively or positively. They're just like, they want to just keep up with the stories, like whatever the posts are. They want to watch all the interviews regarding it. And then there's those people who act like they are so a part of the situation that they attach themselves. They're commenting, they're pouring their hearts into the situation. They can't separate themselves from the reality and somebody else's life and their business and their choices that they're making. And it's like they get so invested and so passionate, and now they're so negative and just spewing hate everywhere. Y'all, don't be option number 3. I'm option number 1. I do like to, you know, I'm like, really, what? Because that's how, when I heard it, I was like, what? But I didn't go watch I think I watched a little, because me and my girls like us, we were talking about, y'all know we're transitioning to talking about popular topics. And it was brought up in a group. So whenever we have a topic, we have to make sure we look at the article or whatever it is, a story, and know what we're talking about when we converse amongst each other. So that's how I saw it originally. And but I didn't go watch her interviews. I heard she did like not an interview, but maybe a post or something. I know people were laughing, or I don't honestly know all of it. All I know is somebody said something about her bonnet, which that was a hat, but bonnet hat-ish. Like myself, but hey, she said that she was wearing a hat of protection or something like that, she said. So if that's what she said she doing, then that's exactly what she's doing. But I don't watch all of it, but I know I used to follow him, so I was disappointed. To be honest. But if I'm not gonna lie, sorry y'all, my camera keep getting to the 16-minute mark. I kind of knew something was off, in my own personal opinion, or I thought something was off, because I had been watching him, not every single thing he posts at all, but I watched him enough. I follow him on Instagram, I think I follow his YouTube channel, and I watched enough of it. And for a long time I had no idea he was married. And the way he spoke to women about what they deserve and why they shouldn't settle as women, and the type of men to look out for, and how he gave so much advice to women around the world. When I found out he had a wife, I was like, oh hell no, this don't make no sense. Like, this type of man, you're the epitome of a type of man who would want to show the world how women should be treated, show the world how men should treat women. That's what I thought. And like the way he spoke about it, because he was, now although he got caught with whatever he was doing and how it went down, it does not take away from the message that he was saying. It's just that he is the type of guy he was talking about. But that's when I found out he had a wife, I was like, there's something a little fishy about that. Because like I said, I went to his Instagram, and I have friends who don't post their significant other, and they're in really happy committed relationships that I know personally. And I know people who post their significant other all the time, and they out doing God knows what. So I try not to be as judgmental when it comes to that, because I was like, I always play devil's advocate. My friends are like, girl, you always so dang on optimistic. But I always try to give the benefit of the doubt, because I like for people to give me that benefit of the doubt, since I'm on a platform and since everybody doesn't know all of my business. They just know what I allow people to know. And then some people try to fill in the gaps and figure it out and be far left. Just don't even know what the hell they talking about, making up anything. And I'm just like, now you know you lying. Like, just making up anything. So now that I have been on social media for so long, and I've been in a hot seat so many times, I always give the benefit of the doubt, because I'm like, you just never know. So I was like, hey, maybe she don't want to be posted. Maybe she don't have no social media. Maybe, like, I thought about those things. So I was like, you know what? Or maybe his whole brand is supposed to be just him and his conversations to women. But I still kept it in the back of my mind. So it was a little unfortunate. Sorry, y'all. It was a little unfortunate that the first time, I believe this was the first time that he's posted her, or around the first time he posted her, is when he was getting caught up with his miss. I do believe that. I was like, boy, don't be bringing me to the light now. Unless somebody be on my baddest behavior. I'm just playing. But she said, you gonna get me how I am. And I think yesterday, why have I been going to sleep so early? I think yesterday I went to sleep at like 10. Y'all, my battery dying. That's a sign that I gotta end this, y'all. Only got like 3 more clusters. 3 more legs. So I'm just gonna say bye to y'all. Thanks for watching. In case this cuts off. And when I do my next, because like I said, I gotta get dressed up, because I wanted to like do the whole professional thing. So this is just gonna be vlog style, but y'all understand, especially if you got kids, they unpredictable. Or if you run businesses, that too can be unpredictable. But I'm blessed that Jeremy was able to watch the girl, and I was able to handle what I need to handle. I still wasn't even able to get this intro for April, because like I said, I'm so, like, my schedule is so tight. Like, when you ask for something, you be careful, because I got exactly what I asked for. I have no break whatsoever, and I thought I could possibly do it tomorrow, but there's a potential that something else may come up, and I don't want to have to inconvenience him and ask him to put me in his schedule for me to have to cancel that. That's so rude. So I was like, dang. And I don't think there's not one day before the first that I have like enough time to actually do it, because it's not like a 30-minute I can do it real quick. It takes hours to film. So even those little 15-second clips, because I be doing it over and over and over again, some of the same things over and over and over. But anyways, y'all, I love y'all, and I will see you guys. If y'all see my thumbnail and it's not me with this, don't mind me, y'all, because I'm probably not gonna, I be forgetting to pose with my thumbnail, so sometimes I just take a picture of my phone. And that's what it's gonna be. But I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all in my next video.